Hello, welcome to this video. I am speaking here to wine grower and to smart and intelligent professionals. Why? Because wine has 5,000 years of history and survive even when civilization collapsed, thanks to the intelligence of those who truly love their wine and their children. Therefore, can you count on wine tourism now? Can you consider selling again thanks to wine tourism this summer and the following summers? If you are already very committed to wine tourism and you are looking forward to the return of the public this summer, for example, I understand, of course, your situation. But a little disclaimer, I could be wrong, but you do not want, of course, to waste your time. And so I need to answer the question now. In the future of wine tourism, in the future, to know what will happen, only watch the difficulties over the last 2 years of those who welcome the public outside of the world of wine. And we are wine professional, we are not professional in welcoming the public. And so to secure, for example, the washing of your glasses at the time of the COVID, it's very difficult to manage. And to know, for example, how you can deal with the European Health Pass, it's also not our priority. So if you don't know about wine tourism, if you will refuse unvaccinated people, it's perhaps the time to do not waste it and to focus on new internet tools. So in short, it's more than ever the time to learn about selling more and more on internet. And on the horizon of 1 or 2 years, the wine tourism is a bit in difficulties. It can be funny, but it's risky. So when I say that, you know, I refer myself to In Vino Veritas, and really we need to be, as smart professional, be focused on the forecast and on the truth of the past. Yes, I know it's a lot in the introduction of this video. So according to the professional I am exchanging with, until 2024, wine tourism is no more a priority. There is too many constraints, too much danger for you for legal pursuit, following, for example, a contact case with COVID, for poorly washed glass or unverified health pass or what else. So there is really too much danger for you, for your staff, for your seller. For example, imagine that you will need to chemically disinfect everything. Imagine you are obliged to do that. Meanwhile, you are in an organic or biodynamic process. So in short, for wine tourism, in the immediate future, there are too many unnecessary risks. It's really a waste of time and energy. We have so much and so better to do to value the stock now, to restructure with internet our commercials offer to secure the future of the vineyard in the coming years. After 2024 and especially after 2028, wine tourism will flourish because reality will have changed radically, with many cities that will be empty in favor of the countryside. But in the meantime, as for 2020, for the coming month, avoid counting too much on wine tourism. You can waste a lot of time and energy, and really when you sell only with wine tourism a small part of your production, you need to sell the other part to secure your revenue by bulk. And even if now the bulk market is quite okay, in the coming years, in the future, all the experts know that really with many supermarkets that are yet suffering and that can disappear, a lot of bulk market can be restricted too. So really the best to anticipate the future in advance. What is it? So to secure the future of your vineyard also means securing the future of you, of the professionals, the wine growers, to secure the future of your family, of your equity, of course. How? The future is really to sell the majority of your production in bottle. Of course, in your country, but also exporting it, but direct from the vineyard to private customers worldwide. How? With specific internet tools and logistics specialized company, of course. So you can, of course, welcome VIP customers to the vineyard, but this is only in addition to what you can do on internet. And on internet you can also build a good team of good importers to support your brand image and really to make a community of all your customers as big fan of your wine. So I really mention that restaurants are very important also in wine tourism. In another video that you can find on this channel, it was 1 year ago, it was the future to sell wine in restaurant. So many are struggling now, many restaurants are struggling now, and there is a lot of opportunity, perhaps not this year, but in the coming years, to make association with restaurant people to install their restaurant or some part of their activity in vineyards. But now, really now, you need to focus first on internet tools to better sell your wine. Without an ambitious project like that with restoration and the possibilities also of overnight on the estate, you are missing the power of wine tourism experience, and you are just wasting your time taking a lot of risk in the present without being focused on the essential. So really it's important in the business to be at the service of the public, but there is so many internet tools now that can help you to, like I do, to have a direct communication with your clients, that you need really to make the experience of it. And in the description box, I help you to make this experience with the Club 20 that I manage for customers in the wine business. So really, when you are a wine lover, now you really want to be delivered from the vineyard directly to your home. And to better understand why I allow myself to tell all that about the future, I need to present myself. My name is Galette Efebvre, and my family has been in wine for over 200 years with a strong pioneer spirit and a good doses of forecast about the future. Of course, I can be wrong, and everyone remain free of their own wine destiny. But to give you example, my family, they are from Burgundy, and they went in Algeria in North Africa, and 1 in 10 of them survived because of malaria. And with several families, they built a tunnel under the soil to drain the mitija. And you know, drain is very smart when you are a wine grower. And in short, they found themselves on wonderful and abundant soil at the time of all the vine in Europe elsewhere were dying from phylloxera. My father, Lionel Febvre, with a paid harvest in France early in 1952, 10 years before Algeria independence, he bought 600 hectares in the Languedoc. At that time nobody was knowing about Languedoc, and he has replanted everything with Merlot, Syrah, Grenache, Marsanne, Roussanne, keeping also the old Carignan, and creating 125 hectares beautifully drained, really with 500 hectares of wonderful ecological surface all around. And he refused to put any synthetic chemicals, and like that he became one of the very first organic wine grower in France and in Europe. As soon as a European label for organic wine appears, in 1989. And he was also one of the first to bottle his wine in Languedoc and to export it directly to Germany, for example, with the help of his buddy army friend, Gabriel Dulon from Bordeaux, who was sending to him the empty bottles and the cork, because it was impossible to find in Languedoc. And to my part, you see, I have also that skill to naturally anticipate the future, because for my family it's really something normal. So in short, for my part, I studied international trade and marketing in the US and in Asia, in Taiwan, because at that time China was closed. And when I was traveling first to Japan in 1998, I was simply creating with Asahi in one wine dinner the organic white market there. And I had a great export career, selling 100,000 bottles only by myself, and then more than 10 million bottles with a team, of course. And having a lot of fun, I created, for example, Solus with Pierre Le Tan, the first iconic organic wine, one of the most expensive, a long time before Gérard Bertrand was doing that. And I even helped Gérard Bertrand when he bought the Château de l'Hospitalet. I helped him to restructure the signature on the basis of its identity and the segmentation, and his German professional buyers were thanking me on Vinisud. Did you remember Vinisud? So anyway, I don't want to make it too long. I will make, if you want, another video about my life and funny story in the wine business, but I say all that only to show you that when I say that wine tourism is not a priority, it's really something we can discuss together, because in the immediate future there are a lot of alternatives to sell your wine and a lot of tools that I can present to you, and it's much better than to do simply an emailing. So I offer to the smart professionals that understand what I am saying a direct link to my agenda. It's here also in the description, and we discuss together, because really we need in this historical time to exchange about the situation and to share the best option that each of us know. So thank you for watching this video until the end. Thank you very much. Please like, comment, share to a wine grower friend, to a wine professional, and I hope to have been able to pass on you the right information now before the summer to really anticipate the future of your vineyard in the new wine economy. Jingle! Thank you for staying until the end. So if you are too shy to take appointment directly with me, it's okay. I understand it, and to better know my work, look in the description box. I put the link to my third book, 20 Tips to Better Sell Your Wine. It's a paper format, but I can deliver it to you worldwide. You know, I am also an expert in logistics, and it's my gift, so do not hesitate to ask for your book in the description box. And now let's taste this wine with my French accent. And now we taste this fantastic Michelin Saint-James, Saint-Joseph, Saint-Épine. It's a 100% Marsanne. It's a fantastic white wine. Here I am tasting in Zalto Universal glass. And really, this wine grower is the second generation that arrived in the countryside in 1961. So it's really newcomers, but newcomers with history. So they adapt themselves to this land, but there also you can see with the packaging, you can see if you have the occasion to taste it, it's really a mastered Marsanne. And so I wish that Winegrowers family is mastering two internet tools to give the opportunities to wine lovers of Marsanne in Berlin, in London, to be able to buy it directly and to be delivered directly at home from the vineyard. I can't thank them for that, but if you have the occasion to taste it, it's perfect. There is nothing to say. The price is good from what I have here. The packaging is nice. The wine is fantastic. It's a bit high in alcohol, but it's necessary to have so much balance in the mouth with really a persistence that you will remember for a long time. I finish my glass. See you next time. Bye.